Alright, I'm gonna put this here for now until I get a fireball out of the weld shop, and then I'll pull it back up there. But being that it's wet and everything outside, so I just figured I'd bring it down here for right now. Alright, see if that's good. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning. Today's the day I'm gonna start disassembling on the car. It's raining a little bit. Weather said it was going to stop raining next couple hours. I'm kind of hoping it does, so I actually built a fire this morning. Not really that it's that cold, it's just damp, and I was wanting to get some of the damp out of the air and see if that'd help it feel better in here. I don't like rainy days, but anyway. Here on this Just a Silly Little YouTube channel, we got 161 days to No Name Nationals, 64 days to Fun Run Cruisers Drive In. Daryl's at Sydney, Ohio. Daryl's having it at the fairgrounds. What I got on my mind today is I need to move everything around. I need to pull the orange truck out, and I think what I'm going to do is pull the orange truck down here, and that way when Randy gets here, we're able to hook to fireball and get it out of the weld shop and pushed around and into the where the orange truck is. I'd like to push it around that way. The two cars are kind of nose to nose. As you've seen yesterday, I was wanting it parallel to the wall, but it stuck out more than I thought it was going to, and so I caddy cornered it. And I got to thinking too that would kind of give us room on both sides of the car, so if we wanted to lay down and slide under or whatever. I think I'm going to jack the back end of the car up and set it on some blocks so it's up higher, and then I can move the front end up and down. Because I think my idea in my head was like on a truck, you can take the whole nose piece off. The whole front end, the radiator support and everything, you can take all that off and set it off to the side. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look and ask, but I don't think the Camaros are like that. I think you can take the fenders and the nose piece off, but I think the fan shroud there, not fan shroud, the radiator support, I think all that's made in one piece. Like I said, I'm gonna do a little bit of research before I start. So Twisted Sister may have to come out from the bottom. I had it in my mind that I was going to take the whole nose off of it, and it would be nothing but engine and the tires. So I may be wrong on that, so I'm going to have to look at it and see. I was looking at it a little bit last night. The lighting's not good. We got the lights back here, and that's awesome. We got to go down here. I'm going to skip just a little bit since I'm on this conversation. We got a tax appointment at 11 or 11:30. So I think when we go down there, I'm going to stop over at Lowe's or something. And I hate to do it because those are cheaper and the LEDs, but just to get us through this weekend, I may pick up an LED light from Lowe's or something. And stop long enough to take it because it's dark up there. Sometimes the lights work. Usually when it rains like this, the dampness, a couple of those lights won't work and it's hard to see up there. So anyway, I'm going to move that around and have nose to nose so that we can kind of work on both cars and kind of basically pull the motors out, set them in front of them, swap transmission. And I'm hoping that I can just put the motor right back in fireball and not have much of a time in between it, but we'll see. Then of course, starting disassembly, that's what I was just talking about. Tax appointment at 11, 11:30, like I said. And then it's hard. I don't know why, just all of a sudden, when Randy got the place, we had a couple people that turned around, and the driveway really wasn't that bad, and so I don't know what's happened in the last few months, but it seems like everybody is turning around here, and when they turn around, they are making holes next to the road, and they're not slowing down, so it's slinging the gravel. So now, two things on this. One is the Vivo is, I still got it hooked up. It's a 53-foot trailer, and I can't get it around back yet because the wood cut is not finished, and I don't want to be in his way. And I got to clean up the metal. So once he's done, we got to get a metal hot rope here. And being I got Vivo now, I might can go over and the guy will let me use one of his big trailers, and I can just pull a trailer over here and do it that way. Depends. We'll see. But so I just got Vivo basically out there blocking the one driveway so that they can't come in and make a turn. And still, we've got a few people that has come in and turned and went right in front of Vivo, but I don't know why all of a sudden they've started turning around and they didn't do it when Randy first got the place. But anyway, it's like we've been out there in the parking lot and barely have room for people to come, us to get by, and I've had them come in and drive right through weave in and out of the trucks and vehicles we got just to turn around, not even, just like they own the place. And stuff like that, I've always wanted to have a stroller with a baby doll in it, and then when they come through, some of them don't even slow down. When they come through, shove that stroller out there and see what they do when they think they hit a baby. But anyway, like I said, I got to move some stuff around in the parking lot. It's just getting too tight when we pull in. I'm going to try to move some more stuff up there. Randy did move Justin's truck yesterday up on the hill, which is another thing. We need to get a brake booster and get that truck back to him so I can get the XP back to Steven. I think he wanted it for some, with his car doing the way it was doing. But anyway, I was going to move some stuff around the parking lot and give us a little bit more room out here. And that's my plans for today. I'm sure some of it will change. Randy does have to work tonight. I hope it's not a long night. So I'm hoping he kind of gets done and can kind of swing back by here. Unless I just absolutely can't do it, I probably will try to work on those two cars today and see how far I can get on it. But anyway, remember, you got 1,440 minutes in every day. If you're not on your project, get out there and get on them. Make yourself happy, because I'm telling you, I've lived it, I'm living it. There's too many people out there that will ruin their 1,440 minutes to worry about yours and trying to take yours away from you because they don't want you to be happy. If you're happy, they're unhappy because they just like to muck with you and they get a thrill out of it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why people think they've got to be, dominant over people, and I hate to use the word bully and stuff like that. It's like people get the high off of their ability to down you and stuff. So get out there. Take your 1,440 minutes and do what you want to do with them. Stop being so dang negative. Keep your head up. Yes, you may be going through a hard time, and yes, you may have had a hard life. But it's kind of like, and it's easier said than done, I know, but it's kind of like living in the projects. You might have been born and raised in the projects, but that don't mean you've got to live there all your life. If you can do better for yourself, get out there and do it. Same way with being happy. You may have had a rough life up until now, or a rough childhood, or kind of like me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel like I was a tool the bigger part of my life, but I'm not mad at nobody. I try to look forward and trying to be happy and make the best of what I've got. And look, I just accomplished one of my biggest dreams, to actually start something and make it to what I consider the big times on the burnouts. Yes, I'm on the low end of it, but there's a lot of people that saw what happened over the weekend. Randy did one heck of a show with a stock Camaro. I went out there and don't get me wrong, my burnout wasn't the best. I have done better. I didn't have the wheel speed, but with mine blowing the way it did, it made Cletus's page right up front, and a lot of people's got that picture floating around. So as bad as it was, and it has some good come out of it. Look at the positive side. Yes, I blowed my motor, the rod stick and slap out the bottom part of the car. But I got attention. If I wanted to make a statement, we rolled in a semi, we rolled the 2 cars off, and we went out there and had a good time, and we did it without a lot of money. Matter of fact, I would about be willing to bet, and all the money we got tied up in the 2 cars, the trailer and the semi, is probably less than some of y'all got tied up in a side-by-side that y'all go dive off into the woods and mud and trails and stuff like that. Not that I'm saying that's wrong, because I'd love to do it. But I'm just saying, this is my hobby, you got yours. So get out there, get on your hobbies, get on your projects, and make yourself happy, because there ain't nobody else going to. And remember, keep it silly. Thank you.
All right, everyone, welcome back. I have approximately no time. This would have been done an hour ago, but a gentleman right up the road, he called and asked if I could and would put on some tires for him. I said, sure, buddy, come on. Well, he come on, and we got him set up, we got him squared away. It just took a lot longer than I was anticipating. And that partly, mostly, it is to do with the fact that we're very novice at doing this. We have not quite crossed into the threshold of professionalism. But we will be one day, just not today. I would appreciate it. Everyone stopped emailing me. If I get this one light in for Dad for this afternoon, that will be a success. All right, we're going to learn from our mistakes last time and not drop it on my face. Maybe. This time I'm 62.5% sure that I have the light turned off. As in, the other ones ain't on either. The ones above you are. Okay, cool, there's that. Let's take down this in first. There we go. Oh, the green one. How can I forget about the brown? The what? It's empty. For Tylenol. Yeah, sorry, I took the last ones yesterday and I hadn't made it Dollar General. Alright, there's that. That's the one I need. up and stuff because I'm in a hurry. Can't be doing that. As I continue to do exactly that. Remember, don't overreach on the ladder. Yeah, we can make it happen. Just like everything else I do, though, it's just not going to be easy. All right, well, there we go. There's another light. Off to work I go. Thank you.
Okay, everybody. Dummy me, the camera's sitting right here where Randy just was putting the light up so we could see. And I didn't even turn you on while I done this. But what I done is I took the jack around back, put it under the rear end, and I jacked it up and I put the block and 2 wheel chocks on both sides. My theory is I get the car, let me turn around here. I get the car that half ground in the back, I jack the front up and get it close so we can roll under it and we can work underneath it. And then when I start to drop the whole motor, the K-member and all that, I will take and set it back down on the ground and only take, I'll leave it, there's 4 bolts, main bolts that hold it in onto the unibody. I'll probably take 3 of them out, leave 1, and then I'll set it back down, and then we'll take that 1 out. And then I'm hoping I can raise the front of it back up, and then we can just jack the front back up and let the motor and tires and everything sit on the ground. Jack the front back up, put jack stands under it, and then roll the whole motor and everything out. And that way the car's not set so high in the air. It can actually set just like that with on the back blocks and the jack stands on the front without the motor in it. And then when we get the new K-member and everything switched over, we can roll it right back in and set the motor back down. I'm probably going to go ahead and take the radiator and everything out. I think it can be pulled without it, but it'll give us more room to see what we're doing and everything. And the radiator's not hard to pull in and out of these cars. So I'll probably just, like I said, I'm going to jack it up here, put it on some jack stands on the front so I can roll in and out the back and take what I want, what I feel like I need off. I know the transmission mounts have got to come off, or at least unbolt, and see what all I got to do to brake lines, stuff like that. But anyway, I'm going to go see, it sounds like somebody pulled up. I'm going to go check that out and see what's going on. I'll be right back with you. All right, I'm back. I got a jack on the other side, and I got a jack right here behind this, both of them behind the tire. I'm going to jack the car up till I about got it level, and then I'll find me some jack stands. I'll jack a little bit on that side, a little bit on this side, back and forth till I get it where I want it. Get much higher, Randy won't be able to reach over the fenders. Alright, I think that ought to be high enough. I think I can get under it real good with the creeper. I see a jack stand right there, but I only see one. Let me just see if I can find another jack stand. Alright, I got jack stands under, and I'm going to pull the other jack out from under and set it down. Heck, looks like the car's going to tilt over forward. I hope it don't do that. Alright. Get y'all a little closer since y'all seen every time I forgot to turn the camera back on. But anyway, here we go. Like I said, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and start taking all this off so we can see the motor a little bit better, and take the battery out, see exactly what we got up here and what we don't need and don't need. We may go ahead and buy some hood pins while we're doing this, and go ahead and make this one, take all this off the front so we can put a, well, you know, this is straight gear. We don't have to put oil cooler on it. But anyway, let me go grab some tools and see if I can find what I need to start disassembling this thing. Be right back. Hello everybody, I got you a little closer because when I backed the car in, I got a little closer over here, so I wasn't going to move it. It is pretty late. Here on this Just Us City little YouTube channel, we got 161 days of No Name National, 64 days of fun running cruiser drive-in.
61 or 64?
It's 161 days to No Name National, and it's 64 days to a fun run cruisers drive-in.
At Daryl's.
At Daryl's in Sydney, Ohio. Move everything around to start the swap. We had a customer come in. We had to do some work on the tires, and
Excuse me. I think I'm getting next to him, everybody.
And by the time we got the tax department and got back and
Had lunch.
and did the tires for the guy, it kind of whooped our butt a little bit because he had ordered them offline, and they squeezed them together with the bands, and of course it got chilly, and then
No, not like the stuff you put on the hot dog.
And the sidewalls was pulled in, so it was a little hard to get them to beat up. But anyway, we fought that. And then, of course, Randy had to go to work, so we was not able to move Fireball like I had planned. I wanted to get it out and over in front of Twisted Sister.
Well, we swapped the motor the wrong way in 2 days last time. Can we do it in a day and a half this time?
Well, we just
doing it the right way.
We just gotta. We're going to do one the wrong way and one the right way because the fireball has been cut, and the piece you just take 4 screws out or 2 screws out. I don't know how they got it, but anyway, that whole piece comes off, so the motor ought to come out easy on coming out the front. So we're probably going to do fireball the wrong way. But on Twisted Sister, we are going to try to line it up to go ahead and do an LS swap on it. So we're going to take it out the right way and pull the whole bottom half out. And maybe we can get a hold of a cross member and start trying to do the drift car a little at a time.
I'll tell y'all what, talking to Adam at Grease Spot Garage, he said he can get these LS motors for $250 a piece. I need whoever you got, just I don't want to go 8 hours to Ohio. We have the LS that's to the bare block, and we got one that's in a Tahoe still.
I was going to try to go get the Tahoe this weekend, but he does have a.
I got my daughter's birthday party.
Now, I'm not going to be going because the birthday party is with her and another kid, and
it is princess themed.
I mean, it is, but I actually got to spend her birthday with her at the track doing what we love, and
shop, so.
Yeah, and I mean, so I've already spent her birthday with her, and as good as everybody is, don't get me wrong, you know, I don't like her feeling like, and she's never complained that I know of, but, you know, when her 2 grandpas are there, you know, she's back and forth, so I'll be respectful, and I want to work here too, don't get me wrong, but I'll let them have the birthday with her, and like I said, I actually got to spend her birthday with her at what we both love, and she really wanted to go to the track.
She really enjoyed it.
And she really had a good time. She had no idea I blowed mine up, but in the video you can hear her hollering, and she was just as happy as could be that I was out there doing what I was doing.
Telling everybody that's my papaw,
Yeah.
Go papaw, papaw.
She's my #1 cheerleader. She really got, you know,
She's
is happy.
the #1 fan, and Allie's the close second.
Yeah, and
she just can't talk yet.
Now I'm gonna tell you, you know, Allie's already starting to get her little not attitude, but personality. That's what I'm trying to say. Because she knows when I come around and I start talking to her, she starts smiling and stuff. So I know, you know, without speaking, I know she knows who I am. But
I know she knows that you know that she knows
that's
who
right.
you are.
So I did get to move
everything.
Fireball around, but as you've seen, I got Twisted Sister moved around. I got it up in the air, and I'm hoping that my idea works. I did watch a couple videos where people had lowered the car and raised it up, and when they got done, you know, it was real high in the air. So I'm thinking that I can split the difference on the rear, and I can still roll up under it and do the work, and then get out and move it up and down with the hoist, and it won't have to be, you know, cheek and chong look center like that.
Look like a Carolina squad.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that
it would look really cool.
Yeah, but now this will be my first one taken out through the bottom, so I'm kind of I'm curious on how it's going to work and what all I got to unhook. I don't like messing with brakes, but
I don't think they work too good on this car anyway.
No, the front. Oh, yeah, I got you.
On Twisted Sister. Yeah, your car does good.
Yeah,
Twisted Sister is going to need a lot of work on that.
We do have to do a lot of work on Twisted Sister. Like I said, it was bought because it had the T56 transmission in it. So
and it needs a lot of work, but I mean the transmission seems fine.
Well, like I said,
the transmission costs more than we gave for the car.
And I'm fixing to use the motor now. I may put the motor in and go out there and do a burnout, and it may blow up. I don't know. But she sounds mean. She'll be, you know, she sounds a lot meaner than what was in Fireball. But anyway, started this assembly. I did not get to that. I didn't take a single thing off of it. So
we unplugged 2 sensors.
We didn't, he did, but I guess you can say
We just didn't start it.
And you seen that every time I started to do something, I forgot to turn y'all on. So I'm telling you, this afternoon my mind just kind of faded a little bit, and I really wanted just to sit down and take a nap, but
He's wanted to take a nap all day.
I have.
He took a nap all the way to the text appointment.
When he drove, and I kicked my head back, and for some reason, the back side of my neck is hurting and catching. And when I lay my head back and close my eyes, it's like I'm tensing up on that side, and it hurts even more. But
need to put him in a neck brace and a C-collar.
Anyway, we went to the tax appointment and got that took care of.
That was expensive.
And and moved things around in the parking lot. I did not. We did move my dually, but then again, I'm going to be driving it tonight, so that didn't matter. So
I moved Justin's truck the other day, so we can lie to him and tell him we did it today.
I'm not much online. We didn't get out there and move nothing around, so.
Really, the guy who called and wanted the tires done, again, I was more than happy to help him, because he's right up the road. He works on hydraulics.
Well,
he does good work.
We would have done it anyway, because, like I said, it was bought for YouTube, but we do sell tires, and if we plan on having customers, we're going to have to help the people.
Yeah.
So, it was chilly, the doors wasn't open, but he did call, and he come on over here.
He said before he comes up here, he's going to call every time.
And he was, and that's the way it's going to have to be until we do something to make sure somebody's here all the time, because we both got full-time jobs.
So in that case, we need to start carrying the shop home.
Well, we both can't carry the shop home.
You don't really go to High Rock to get off work anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
So in your truck.
Now, it's one of those deals where, but then again, if you don't answer, then that says you're not here.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, it wasn't a total waste. We got some things done, and I did spend the day here, and I really enjoy it here. So, I didn't let anybody mess up my 1,440 minutes. I kind of messed up my own, and I don't know why I got that way, but
it's because I wasn't here.
And I just kind of got in a crappy mood. But anyway,
yeah, I know what'll help him.
No, it didn't help. I probably know what would make me feel better, but he'll go crying if I shoot him. Now, I pulled the little gel blaster out a minute ago, and I did shoot the bottom of his shoe, so it's not like I hurt him.
Oh, bullcrap, it hurt.
Might I hate for somebody to lie to me. They think that, when a person looks at you and lies straight in your face.
I looked at the camera.
And that just is wrong. But I do want y'all to know that I go up there to get the camera and come down there and do this debrief, and then Jackass brings the gel blaster up there and shoots me.
Once.
It doesn't matter. One can kill. But he did. He did.
Oh
so, when I get it and I shoot him about 14, 11 times, I don't want to hear no crying, because he shot me first. But anyway, if you're not on your project, get out there and get on them. Make yourself happy.
Let me get on mine. Hold on. I'm on mine.
Stupid.
Yeah, they couldn't even see it.
Get out there and get on your project. Make yourself happy. And try to stay out of your own head. Do not do that. Try to stay out of your own head, because you need to be happy. I said do not do that.
I need to be happy, though. Go ahead.
Make yourself happy, because nobody else is going to. There's enough in life to bring you down. Smile and keep it silly. Thank you.